I got to pull this in. Hold on. I still. Hold on. Okay, y'all. Hold on. All right. Hold on. I think I just hold on. Okay. So I can talk, but I can't. Um, y'all not gonna be able to see me for a little bit because I gotta go to the cafe, and I don't have enough cans. It didn't hit me, but okay. So hey Nola, hey Cole, hey Chef Dennis, hey, hey Tony, Lovey, Nola. Y'all got to hear this story. Just wait till I sit down. Y'all just hold tight. Just hold tight, okay? I'm waiting at the elevator, okay? Oh, you too, Dennis. Chef Dennis. Oh my God. My phone thing, but then it's kind of like a bad thing sometimes. Yeah. You too. So, y'all, the convict is working my nerves. That's who is calling my phone like a crazy person. Like, you don't even understand how annoying that is. So, do I supposed to stand over here? You will see what. Yeah, these hands, so let's go. Hey, Tony, please tell me they got some food I can eat. Oh, sorry. So,
Yeah, it's getting good. So you want a big mac and cheese? These right here? This, Casper, right? You want some? So that is the big and egg cheese. I got
oh my gosh, y'all. I have a little bit of a headache too. Hello, can I have the casserole and bacon, please?
some bacon.
Yes,
3 good for you?
yes, ma'am.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Y'all want to see what my options are? Should've got a boiled egg. Had some potatoes. You know, I have yet to figure out why when I come here in the morning, it just takes so long. Like it's weird. Gmail.com. Email. Gmail. Okay. Yeah. It ain't gonna let me go back. Yeah. Hello. Hello. You don't have to find the yes. And you have a picture and mayo. It's gonna be 788. I had three bacon. 682. Good. You said three mayos? No, a mayo and ketchup. No, I was saying we had three bacon. You want small? But I take the ketchup and then I have some mayo. Oh, I got it. I'm feeling it. Oh. Oh, thanks. Oh, Lordy. So my bacon looked like it was so soft. Good morning, everybody. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy this morning. Already. The convict is on a rampage. What's gonna happen to him is I'm gonna call up into that jail and tell them to make sure my number is on there so he can't call me, please. Because that's ridiculous. That bacon was so I don't like that soft soggy bacon. Hey Paige, hey Jeffrey, hey Lovey, Arthur. Yeah. Oh, I thought that was my ketchup. Oh Lord. Oh. Yes, it is time for coffee. At this point, block him for a minute. You can't. It's like multiple numbers. You have to call up there to the jail. And I'm gonna tell y'all, that's the story I have to tell y'all. This boy is bananas. He is loony bin. We already know that, right? Lord, it's oh, hold on. It's hold on, y'all. Somebody sent me a message. Real quick. Hold on. Okay. All right. So let me give you guys. Let me say my grace first. Amen. Okay. So I think I'll put my phone on my. Yeah. He expects you to stop what you're doing and attend to him with all you're going through. He needs a good. Hold on. First, let me give y'all an update on Imani. It's just so much right now, and it shouldn't be. He don't give a fuck about nobody but himself. I don't even see my fork that I got. So, okay, with Imani, we are still in ICU, y'all. All because still this diabetes. Hopefully, they came in there this morning and they said that we should be that they had a room. The endocrine consult came in the room too, right? To talk to her about the blood sugar. And so okay. This is the thing. Like Imani knows how she needs the dose, but they do it on a schedule, and most every diabetic kind of runs different. And sometimes I've been told that like type ones, like all type ones, like have different situations, right? So I don't know. She's been talking to him because there's no endocrinologist on duty after 5 p.m. If she needs insulin, something like that, she can't get it. She can't get any corrections done. And so what happens is when they check her in the morning, she's high. Hey, Nicole. Make sure I speak to everybody. Jennifer, time for coffee, yo. Page. Okay, I spoke to everybody. Um, she is sliding from the bed and using a bedside commode. Um, let me see. Hold on, let me see if I can get a word. Oh, I appreciate y'all being patient. Y'all know this story finna be good, right? When I do get to the story time. But I gotta work too. Hey money, how you doing? Why is it like my phone not connected? Thank you for all your prayers. AZ, hey, it's Humpday. So anyway, She she is using a bedside commode now, so she can slide. She was pulling that hip up. Um, I don't think I went live. Wait, yes, I did. No, yeah, no. I told y'all about the ACL. So the MRI came back yesterday. She has a torn ACL as well. That's why that other part of her leg been hurting like that. Baby, that's security. It's sexy AF. Do you hear me? Anyway, let me get back to the story. Yeah, she's strong. Hey, Ronnie, what's up? So, anywho, so yeah, that's what we are. I know she going stir crazy in there. Um, she get on them people nerves. We got a new nurse today. It's a black guy. His name is Michael. He seems so sweet. Um, so hopefully they said today that she'll be out of ICU, and then they're trying to get all her orders for her new insulin and what is it called? I mean, you got to go home with like medical equipment. So my daddy wheelchair still at the house. So I don't know um why they need another wheelchair, but this is what this is what I'm learning in this situation right here. I'm here for support. Okay. And when you are I won't say like a controlling person, like when I'm just like used to like taking charge, I've been making sure I don't put my 2 cent in. You know what I'm saying? I'm having to be mindful that she is grown. I'm here. I don't want to tussle with nobody. So I'm keeping my opinions to myself because I too am tired of being in this hospital. And you know how babies get when they sleepy, they irritated, they tired, they fussy. That's me. So I'm just sitting back and I just sit back and wait and see what color the wall gonna be. I know it is hard, but at the same time, when they know everything, you can't tell them nothing. So I'm like, and the thing about it, she grown, she know everything in her book, and I'm letting her know everything because I'm here for support. That's it. So I just sit back and I've been learning to, and I've been doing a great job at it, I think. I've been shutting my mouth. Hold on, my phone. Uh-oh. I don't know. So I've just been quiet about stuff. So I don't know when we going home, but I do plan on leaving when she gets to a regular room on the regular wing and out of ICU. Then I'm gonna go home and then I'll come back and get her when she's ready. Um, I need some help with my grandkids, so let me tell y'all something. This is why I move solo dolo, right? Because and I have a problem asking people for stuff. But it's like, well, who gonna get king? I gotta get king, you know? So it's like I can't be there and I can't be here at the same time. And it's interesting how it's been people like, well, why didn't you tell me? And why didn't this? And what the fuck I need to tell you for? What purpose are you going to serve? What do you need to know? Why do I need to call and let you know? What are you going to do? You get what I'm saying? It's like, okay, yeah, thank you. You know, thank you for the prayers. I'm appreciative of all that, but like, you know, so it's like that's just how I see it. It's like, well, what are you gonna do? Because a lot of times when people say, let me know if you need anything, I really be like, oh, okay, so can you drive all them hours and go pick up my grandson for me, please? And can you please make sure he get the way he got to go? And no, the fuck they ain't finna do that. So somebody got to get left by the wayside. So now I got to go rip and run and do that. Oh wow, having to work. And oh wow, the other people that wants to be a part of the village. You know how you have a village, right? It's a village. And then you got the outsiders looking at how the village be moving. They ain't part of it though. They just wave at you every now and then. And they let you know they watching. Them motherfuckers. None of them ain't working. I work. I work for a living. You feel me? But I'm gonna stop that. That's why I move how I move. Whew. You know, because it's like, and then especially for the people that's like, well, what happened? How did it happen? What you need? What you want? How you contributing? Child. See, I don't went on a rant. Lord, let me stop. It don't go that way. You learning that. Whatever, yeah. Thank you for my coin. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah. Thank you, thank you. Was it Cyril? Just need a vent. No, because it's like you right. You right. I do. It, it's the faking phone is for me. Do y'all know Alvo? Do y'all know Alvo? Y'all remember Shamar boyfriend? But they ain't together no more. And he got that for life package too. Hmm. Um, I guess when they on that medication, is it the HI and the V that make their skin change colors, or is it the medication that make their skin change colors? But what made me bring him up is because I said it's for me, because that's what he be saying. Where I get this breakfast from? Your hospital, Terrace Market Cafe. It ain't hitting on nothing, but I got to eat something. I really only wanted bacon. So that's the update. Imani, she pushing through. Um, she gonna be okay. It's this road to recovery. But hey, we gonna get through it though. And I'm gonna be there for her as long as she don't need me to be there. You know what I mean? I'm gonna shut my mouth. I'm gonna hold my tongue. I'm gonna use the church finger when needed. Y'all pray for me. Okay, y'all continue to have my daughter in prayers, but y'all pray for this tongue, okay, and my patience, because that is something that I've always had a problem with patience. I'm a very impatient person. And what happens is, and what I am learning also is that when you are a person that you're so used to like dancing to the beat of your own drum and like you know, move, 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 how you move, y'all thumbs at the video. When you used to that, like um it's kind of, you know, when the beat change up, it kind of throw you off a little bit. You know what I mean? So yeah, I never wanted to be that person to be set in my ways to where I'm so used to being by myself. Like y'all see, like I'm so used to just like I get up and go, I move how I want to move. You know what I mean? Oh yes. Hey, Ladybug. What up, whole vibe? How you doing? Ginger, Ginger, hey. Mm. Oh, vibe. Did you see me last? Oh, hold on. Remember when you was on the getaway? Baby, you know what? And I never made a short of that. I never, and I said I was gonna make me a short of that video. That's funny. Man, that was funny. I do need me some laughs, baby. I do need me some laughs. Right. He got one more B-day left when you start bringing out. Huh? Let's say, hey Jimmy, hey Mary J. How you doing, hon? Are you oh shit. You saying I got one more birthday left before I start bringing out? What the fuck that be? It's gonna be a wrap. Like, people be about to lose their mind about the gray hair, don't they? I don't know. I'm probably misreading into it because I'm in a different state of mind right now. But yeah, I do need to watch some funny shit. Cause what did I watch? I watched something on YouTube. Everybody that was gonna be in here, everybody that was coming in here, gonna probably already in here. I'm gonna tell y'all the story. Oh, I knew what it was I was gonna talk about. Okay, but I'll tell you about it later. Oh, excuse me. Thank you for that laugh vibe, whole vibe. Yeah, I gotta find something to make me laugh, but I gotta work today. I gotta do a lot of work today. I had already started working. I gotta get out that hospital room. You know what I mean? Just have to get out that hospital room and. But let me tell y'all about the convict. He's been blowing my phone. So he called and I don't know why, but I'll never do this right. So he called me and he said, okay, y'all, I'm gonna stop moving. I'm gonna tell y'all this story without being distracted and all that. So y'all know yesterday he called and he gave me his credit card number, his debit card number. Hold on, y'all know I be these Florida boys be catching my eye, honey. No, I said almost. When I can do it before why I be thinking. Okay. This dude kind of look like Trina husband. The baddest bitch Trina. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. I got a little distracted. I'm still a woman. I still like to look. I don't have nothing to do with none of them, but I'll look all day. But anyway, let me get back to the story. All right, so y'all remember yesterday? Um, yesterday he called and gave me his card number, and he said, "See, I already knew it was gonna be some shit behind it." So he told me that he needed. This what he said. I got a little over $800 in the bank. Go to the bank. He was like, go to the Chase Bank, and that's where you bank at, right here in Florida, right? Go to the bank and get $500 out the bank to pay my bond. But see, he keep talking in circles. He keep talking in circles. Now, mind y'all, let me explain one more time about this bond. Just, so, hey Sheila, good morning. Hey Nina, good morning. It let you know how strong you are. Thank you, boo. Being to yourself by yourself makes you stronger. Yeah. You know how strong you can be alone, not lonely. It's a different shot, right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I learned that too. There was a moment when I thought I was lonely, and I'm not. I'm alone, and it's different. And I fuss with it. So, anywho, y'all, I'm telling the story. So, Maj, if I'm not talking to y'all, just listen to the story. So, okay, let me give a quick backstory for some people that don't know, and it's gonna be real quick. So he is in jail, turned himself in, okay, on a misdemeanor violation, he misdemeanor probation violation and a felony probation violation, okay? The misdemeanor probation violation, he has an $1,196 bond. That's basically his fines. He paid off his fines for the misdemeanor probation. There's not a number there. Okay. So what happens is if you go pay that 1196, the way he's explaining it and he talking in circles, he hasn't been to revocation court. There's nothing by his when you pull up the stuff and you log in online, you see nothing about the felony violation. Okay. So what will happen is you gonna pay that 1196, you're not getting out. Okay, if they just so happen, and what's weird, if they just so happen to let him out on that, now what's gonna happen though is eventually they're gonna you still gonna have they're gonna pick your ass up because you still ain't been so he have a court date for revocation court. So in his mind, and maybe this can happen this way, but let me tell you what's gonna happen. They gonna take that money because they want their money. So they gonna take that money for the state. Okay. You gonna get the little misdemeanor money, they gonna let him out, he go to court. Okay. So now the felony charges is the ones where like he probably have to sit down a little bit of time. You ain't been to revocation court for the felony stuff, right? Okay, so one or two things that happen. He ain't gonna go. He's not gonna go. If he get out, he's not gonna go to his court date. Or two, what's gonna happen is you gonna go to your court date and you're gonna go right back to jail. So if your court date is June 15th, why are you pressing somebody about paying these fines? Okay, so let me get back to the story what happened. All right, so now yesterday he says, I have a little over $800 in the bank. I need you to go to the bank and get $500 out my bank. I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna get money out of his account. I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna get money out of his account with just the card number. Cause I have never in my life walked up to an ATM and punched in a card number. Okay. So, and plus, guess what? I'm here. I'm not in Gainesville on no vacation. I'm at this hospital seeing about my baby. And y'all know on the call yesterday, y'all heard that motor scooter. He never even asked, well, hey, how's my niece? None of that. Okay, even if you don't care, that's fine and dandy. But what I'm doing is handling my motherfucking business. Your shit ain't important to me. It's not. Okay. Now, whatever you need help with, I help. And the thing about it, because what I don't want to do, I don't want to touch one red cent of this boy's money. He's unhinged, okay? So if and whenever he do get out, what'll happen is he's going to accuse me of taking some of his money. Some of his money is something I don't need. The only reason why I took the card information is because when he want commissary, that's what I'm gonna use. I'm not using my card anymore. I'm not buying him commissary anymore. That was the only reason. But then this is what I think is funny. Now y'all remember I said that the bond is 1196. He's saying take $500 out of his account. Now this what he said yesterday. Take the $500 out and pay his bond. And I'm like, well, damn, but I ain't saying nothing to him, let him talk. Because first of all, I didn't want to get too rowdy because I was sitting down there in that lobby in the front of the building. I'm in the cafeteria today, so I can get the food. I can cook the food. But so yesterday I was in the lobby. And then plus I was on live, so I didn't want to show out too bad. So I'm like, let's let him tell his story because that's how I handle him. All right. So I'm like, $500, but where did $500 come from? Because I know it's 1196. All right. So, no, I didn't go to the motherfucking bank to walk up to the ATM to get arrested because I'm over there punching numbers in trying to get money out. So I don't know if you can do that. So, um, but wait, so I was like, somebody adding up. The food calls, he started calling. He called me again a couple times yesterday evening, and I didn't answer the phone like the doctor was in the room, and so I'm trying to pay attention to what's going on. All right, this morning he calls. Once again, I'm trying to handle business with my boss and trying to listen to these doctors, and I really hadn't quite got myself together yet. I'm not ready to deal with him. I hadn't had coffee. I hadn't even thanked the Lord for waking me up yet. You get what I'm saying? So I finally answered the phone, and he was like, "Yeah, y'all listen to how this conversation went. I need y'all to look me in my eyes. Listen to how this conversation went. Am I disturbing you? Okay. Listen to how this conversation went. He said, "Yeah. So what did you do yesterday? Did you handle that?" And I said, what is it that you want me to do? And he was like, I said, he said, no, he said, did you get that money? And he said, did you get the money to take care of it for me? And I said, man, I'm at the hospital. How am I gonna handle your business right now? I said, that's not what he said. And he cuts me off. He said, fuck all that. This time he said, fuck all that. He said, what you mean how you got to? He said, how did you get to the hospital? And so I'm asking him questions. He just kept, so I said, okay, how do I supposed to get money off of your card without a card? I said, how do you do that? And he said, how did you get to the hospital? How did you get to the hospital? How did you get to this? What he just kept repeating. How did you get to the hospital? I drove my motherfucking car. And I said, but I'm at the hospital handling business. And he was like, but I needed you to handle this for me. I gave you confidential, secure information, very private information. And I needed you to get that money. I need you to get that money. This is how he talked to me. I need you to get that money off my card and put the rest with it and pay. I don't like being in jail and I need to get out of here. What this fool said, wait, no, he said, I said, right now, that's not what I'm concerned about. And I said, I don't have the money. I don't have that kind of money to give you. And he said, but I don't even know what he was getting ready to say. Wait, so he said, fuck all that. Bitch, I'm in the free world. Red button, red button, red button. Yes. You gonna tell me, you gonna ask me because I'm not handling your affairs. And I was asking him, well, how do I supposed to handle your business when I'm handling something else? He's talking about, well, how did you get to the hospital? And you keep this the thing. This is the thing, y'all. This what I need him to understand. And I need y'all to understand this. I love my brother. He has really cooked my nerve this morning. When I tell you cooked it, So it's like, but this what I think is funny. You said you have a little bit over $800 in your account. 1196 is the bond. I need y'all to keep remembering that number 1196. Somebody go play that number. You want me to get $500 off your card. So you gonna leave yourself with 300 or some dollars, but you want me to take a whole 696 and put with your 500. You trying to have something left over? No, 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 boo boo. You need to deplete that entire account. And this is the thing, y'all. I know I'm not gonna get the money back. I know I'm not gonna get the money back. I've never got money back from him. Never. Never have. But let's go back. Then let me explain to y'all how the motherfucking system work. And I be trying to tell y'all. This is the thing. You knew you had outstanding warrants. You had was already on the run. You should have stayed your ass on the fucking run. That's why it's like I low-key feel like some shit happened here in Florida. The way he decided I'm gonna take he pulled the Adrian, let me hurry up and leave Florida because these motherfuckers ain't playing here. And went back home and thought the best thing for him to do was to turn himself in because to go back to Georgia, you have warrants. So you tired of these warrants being over your head because now you're screwed on getting certain jobs because you have these warrants. So certain jobs you can't even get like a lot of decent jobs without them running your background, and you got warrants. All right, but I wish I can tell y'all the story. But for real, I really low key feel like he did something here, and it's like although he made me mad, I still would not tell what I think I know. But I think he did something here. That's why he left here and went home. But in his mind, and it was probably a different personality, and it was probably the same person said, "Hey, go turn yourself in." And let me explain something to anybody that's listening to me that got this kind of shit going on. When you finna turn yourself in, you got to be ready for whatever. You already know what the fuck the violations be. You already know, okay? When you go turn yourself in, that means you ready to go sit the fuck down, or either you have all your affairs in order to be able to get in, book, turn around, get the fuck out. Do whatever you got to do and get out. You didn't have none of that shit together. He didn't have any of that together. And yesterday, what he trying to tell me, I got somewhere to say, I don't care. That don't have anything to do with you wanting me to spend money. And then gonna tell me the quicker I pay, the quicker he can pay me back. No, the quicker for me to have my money is to not spend it on you. I'm here with my child sitting in the ICU room, and you want me to say, fuck that, go handle my business because you don't like being in jail. You took yourself there. You took this is one of the times you didn't even get arrested. You went there. You went there. Now you calling me because you don't want to be there. So you better pray that the good Lord know how to take all your daddy ashes and put him back together again, because that's the only other person that will help you. And that's why it's like he really got to stop trying to fuck me over. And he really pushed the wrong button this time. Yeah. Mine gonna always come before him. I love my brothers, all of them. But you mad at me because you in jail and you took yourself there? What he should have did, you knew. This the thing. He already knew how much money he owed. He knew how much his fines and his restitution was from the day he first got out of jail. Oh, you get what I'm saying? He knew what that was. You knew you had not been paying. So you knew when you go turn yourself in, that shit gonna come up. Now you owe that. You pay it off. Okay. So then that's why I was just like, why you ain't have your affairs in order? And that's what I'm trying to tell y'all had your affairs in order. When he went there, he should have had that 1196 ready to where he get in and he get out. But the thing about it is you on two separate probations, my boy. So that's why but see, it was like in whoever that other personality had him thinking he was finna go sit down and do that time to the door. Now he done got in there and then somebody done whooped that ass and now he trying to get out. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's not you're not my problem. And that's the thing. Like I don't get it. Tell me you tired of being in there and you took your ass. You went there. They weren't even looking for you. You went looking for them. And then when he left Florida, He drove a U-Haul truck. We all been me and Imani trying to figure out what happened to the U-Haul truck. And I said, you know that's a charge. Cause y'all remember, oh girl, what's the girl that always selling the business in the industry? And everybody thinks she crazy. I think her name started with a J. Jackie. What's the lady name? She had a warrant out for her arrest for stealing the U-Haul truck. And all it was, she just didn't turn the U-Haul truck back in. Like, I'm not obligated to give him my right. Mm-mm. Baby, you should have turned you a few extra treats before you went up in there and turned yourself in. You ran the way you wanted to be, and now you don't want to be in there no more. Mm-mm. So y'all know it's gonna be hell when he get out, cause he gonna swear somebody stole some of his money. But I don't need that boy money. He probably ain't even got that much money in the motherfucking bank anyway. Love it, he is, baby. That ain't too big. He beyond too big. That's no his movie is really a Netflix a special, a series, a limited series. I ain't gonna give you a big series where you can have season 1, 2, 3 now. But it's really one of them. Get about 3, 4 episodes now. Yeah, about 3, 4 episodes. Then you want to blow my phone? Hold on, he left some voicemails. It's just berserk. Talking about how did you get to the hospital? I should have pissed him off and said I teleported you. Hold on. I hate when the sun be behind me. You can see all my spots in my face. It really be the mustache I be having a problem with. With the thing like when you see somebody, I can't hear it. I can't hear what he said. I'm not studying him. He be doing too much. It's just the inconsideration for me. And it's like, but oh, your mama, get on her nerves. Yeah, Martha, my daughter has diabetes. She's type 1. She's had diabetes since she was 11. Jacqueline, right? But what is it that they call her? Jaguar. That's right. That's right. Loving, you got it right too. I knew it was like, yeah, Jaguar. So I don't know how long he'll be locked up. Oh man, that man left something. Okay. You would never make it make sense. He's a nutcase that will change. I don't like when people try to make someone responsible for that mess just because you're related. Right. Petty good morning. Come with that 11. I know it's 11 on the seas for shine. No more money for him. Right. So Nicole, Imani said that she don't think you can do that. You can go to an ATM and punch the numbers in. I am because he said something. What? Love it. Man, when I tell you, y'all can make me laugh, baby. Not cause I took that minute more. You have 1 minute left. He need to just sit. That's what I'm saying. Love it to my stop talking to him. You're right. I'm so over it. I'm so over it. Like it's just me, the type of person I am. Like if it was a situation, I don't mind him calling me about picking up his commissary, getting his commissary, that kind of stuff. But this is not my problem. You took yourself to the jail, right? And that's the thing, Nick and Nicole. Like he needs to sit it out. That's what I thought. And it's like I guess whatever personality that was that said go turn yourself in. He need to just do the time to the door and be done with it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, so I don't even know if he got beat up. I don't even know if he thought that was gonna make me feel bad for him. Do you know how many people you beat up? Do you remember beating up my daddy? Let's not forget that, y'all. We can't forget that story. Now, that's where the felonies came from. Now I need the motherfucking words sitting here talking about that boy silly shit. It's crazy though, right? It's just like straight bananas. Oh, Petty. Hey, Petty, that's me. Why doesn't he call his mom? Because mama ain't having that. Because first of all, he already know mama ain't finna be doing it. He already know mama not finna fuck with him on that level. And that's the thing though. I'm finna tell you for real. Anything that ever go on with my brothers, just always like they always call me. They always call me. And even even when my dad was like able bodied and in good health, and like my mama, like they go if even if it's something and my mama and daddy know, they call me because I'm like the mama, right? But like my brothers, if something happens, they call me. If it's not daddy, they gonna call me. And and then my parents will be like, well, you know what happened with your brother. Let me tell you what done happened. Yeah. Ooh. Like it was even it was even a time. I mean, even with Trav, he still that's how he is. I can tell when something going on with Trav. Like I might not hear from Trav on a regular. And when Trav hit me with the hey Melissa, it's a certain tone that Trav have when I'm like, oh, something wrong. He be like, hey Melissa, what's up? And he said, yeah. See, he said that, something going on. Something going on. Yep. I already be knowing. Wait, y'all, I need to throw this container away. And I got ketchup on this floor. Ugh. I don't think I did this. I don't remember dropping no ketchup. Maybe I did. Brother be blocked because there's no way he could have thought. So it can't be. Um, no. So like when her pancreas, she does not produce any insulin. Now, if you're pre-diabetic, like your situation can't, I won't say necessarily reverse. You can control that with your diet. You can control that. And I'm not necessarily saying type 1 can't be controlled either, but I know that that type can. Brother would be blocked because there's no way he could have thought he would come before your child, especially at a time like this. Y'all know, you know what though? He don't even know what's wrong. That's the thing. He don't even know what's wrong. Y'all heard the phone call. Y'all probably couldn't hear everything. But AZ, I think you came in a little late. He ain't say what's wrong with her, nothing. Nothing like that. I was just like, your niece in the hospital. And I guess, for us, I can kind of understand like why somebody would like, my family be like, what's wrong? No, because Imani is most likely to be in a hospital just because of like the diabetes and stuff. Like she's in the hospital in and out a lot. But he knew where we were at. And so that'd be a different situation. So it wasn't like, oh, she good. No, he ain't say nothing like that. Like, oh, how's she doing before he go to begging. And plus, people know everybody that know me. No, Melissa don't typically miss no work, so it had to be serious if I'm sitting at the hospital with my baby. Hey, Coach, how you doing? Hey, James, how you doing? What up, James? Ain't the Doberman, is it? Nigga said, no, you cannot do that. Do it, child. I'm so behind. Oh, punch the numbers in. That's probably what we're talking about. Hey, Bamsy. What up, more? How you doing? I was just watching your replay when you was at Bonefish. Child, that was a hot mess. What part of Florida did he live? Gainesville. Gainesville. Yeah. Should I use this? Because sometimes all I have to do is connect it to. Hold on. Sometimes I get confused. Bam, she's doing better. She's doing better. I gave her update. Hold on. I feel like I'm missing a cord, but I know I'm not missing a cord. I got to have it. Oh, there it is. I'm like, there it is. I'm like, hold on. Mary J said, you can't say someone that don't want to say itself from making it right. You right, Jerry. I know. I know. Where am I from? I'm from Georgia. Hey, Big White. That is too much. What had happened was, Vance, you so funny. Hey, Unique. You don't even know that part. That's right. Because all I said was your niece. That is so true. He don't even know. I ain't even think of that. Just saying, my baby is in the hospital. He should have been more concerned and understanding. How old is my daughter? She's 30. She's 30. Hold on. I remember now. All I have to do is, my damn ear is itching. Hold on. Damn. My monitor didn't come on. Hold on, y'all. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes I get confused. Oh, hold on. Let's see. Okay. I'm one jail call set the motherfucker. You hear me? You can't, or you can just block the number from the options when they call. I gotta do better. Like I got too much of my own shit going on to like, and he just keeps on. Like I don't understand. How you gonna tell me not to? I want you to call blocking motherfucker too. Y'all so funny. It's the only thing I can't stand. Like my Wi-Fi, like it doesn't. I guess I need to set it up to automatically connect. And let me tell y'all something else too. Like I'm sleepy. I am sleepy. And why can I not find my network? Okay, there we go. Finally. Yeah, I do believe there's an option before you accept a call to block and remove your number from future calls. You can call the jail. All they have to do, look, y'all, all they have to do is have somebody else call. Hold on, I'm trying to think for your email. Office with limited access to my emails. I will respond to emails and calls at my earliest convenience. What's today's date? You right, Bams. You right. Ooh. Oh, I used my card at Bonefish. Wait. Wells Fargo. I think that's where I got money from. Hold on. I just got one of them notifications saying you received money. And I think Bonefish Grill was on there. Oh no, it was CVS. But I think Bonefish Grill is on here. No, it's gone. I'm gonna be mad if it's on my options and Okay, it ain't on there. It's the third. Brim. What's the vibes? What up, Brim? Oh, we was having story time. So 6-3 today, Wednesday. So let me say, I think I go back to work on Monday. So if it's 6-3, it's a calendar right here, duh. 6-3. So come back to work on Monday. I'll go back to work on Tuesday. Let's just go back. So thank you for your email. I'm currently out of office with limited access to my emails. I will respond to emails, calls at my earliest convenience. I will be back in the office 6-9. 6. So that was the story time for today. Oh wait, did I tell you he said don't play stupid with me? Did I tell y'all that? He said don't play stupid with me. Bitch, you stupid. You went to jail and ain't had your affairs in order. Who go take themselves to the damn jail themselves and then beg somebody to get them out? You supposed to already had that shit together. He been doing this too long. Too long. And if not, he knew he should have asked his sister on how to handle that whole situation because she done been there. Still ass. Gonna bother me. Yeah, I'm gonna go back on Tuesday. I really don't know when I'm going back to her yet, but that's what my automatic reply. I haven't even had my out of office turned on, and for some reason, when I was trying to turn it on yesterday, it wasn't. It wasn't. I don't know. I was having problems with it with my email, but I'm gonna tell y'all what it was. I didn't. I remember what it is now. Hold on. What it was is I wasn't logged into the VPN. I don't know. I don't even know if that had anything to do with it because I didn't even know that it wasn't letting me log into Microsoft Office, and I've never even had that problem before. And it seemed like today when I went in, it as soon as I logged into the VPN, it let me when I said I was going back there, I'm not. It let me um I was able to access everything. But y'all, hold on, let me give y'all some tea. I done gave y'all my tea. See, that's the thing. I can come over here and talk about my shit. Unlike other, people always want to talk about other people's shit. I can talk about my shit. Hey, Brit, you gonna have to watch this from the beginning. Wait, so you take yourself to the jail? Bams, girl. That's why I was like, yeah, you got to rewatch it. So, long story short, because you kind of know how this stuff be working. If you turn yourself in because you know you got outstanding warrants, you supposed to already have your affairs in order. So you already know you got a violation you ain't been paying. But then you got misdemeanor and you got felony. So in Georgia, that's how it works. You got two different violations. So they done gave you a bond on one. Okay. But you already knew this when you went in that you ain't been paying your fines and you got a violation and how the whole system is all about money. So you should already, before you went in, you should have already had that money together. Or you should have already had whoever was gonna come up here and pay. So if you had money on your card that needed to go towards that, somebody should have already had that money in their hand to be right there, or you had that money with yourself, bond yourself out, go in, process, turn around, get out. But then what I'm trying to explain is that you have two. Now, one of you ain't even been to revocation court for the other violation. So what's gonna happen is they're gonna take that money and then they're gonna put a hold and say, oh, but we're not gonna let you go. Because it's in the same county. So that's what's like, I don't even see how they would even let him out paying the bond on the one where you do have a bond and you don't have, and the other one you're gonna have a hold. That's just how they be working. And that's the thing. So it's like you got the same county violation in the same county, so you got two, but only one of them have a bond. So even if that's the case, you're trying to get out and when you go to revocation court, they're gonna put you right back. Like, come on, dude. And then you had a split. So you had the 10-5 split. And that was the thing. So it's like you probably gonna sit the rest of that time, keep telling me you had them 2 years. You knew you had 2.5 years left. So when you went there with turning yourself in, because a lot of times I really don't be knowing how, because it's sometimes you can't, because the system is about money. Sometimes even when you do have that, if you violate the one that don't have a bond, he ain't been in revocation. So, but he a menace. So, and it's like he done violated a number of times already. So it's like you trying to get out. In my mind, I'm like, you trying to get out so you can bug. Why did you turn yourself in anyway? If you weren't ready to sit down and do that time to the door, you shouldn't have turned yourself in. You shouldn't have did it. So that's what I don't understand. Don't call me telling me you don't want to be in jail. That's what's crazy. That's what's wild. And I'm not stupid. I'm not finna lose that kind of money because you want to get out. Cause you not no. Mm-mm. But you want to call me stupid. Boy, if you don't get somewhere and take several seats, don't drop the soap. Child, work in my spirit. But we gonna get out that story. That just pissed me off today, Kai. You want to talk to me? Hold on. Yeah, 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 yeah. Hold on, hold on. That's why I said, hold on. Okay. So, anywho, but did y'all see that they hold on, make sure I got enough juice. My phone about to die. Damn. Ooh, hot. Did y'all see that? So now one of the prostitutes suing Cassie. Mm-hmm. See, baby, this thing getting deep because she was the one that was offering him the drink and the drugs. And so then her response is, well, he was acting like he was supporting me. Like he was gonna be a witness. He was willing to be a witness, and now he changing up. Boo boo, you sitting over there on 20 mil. He wants some of it. He wants some of it because he can't sell the peen to y'all no more. He can't sell it to Diddy. Diddy locked up. Diddy probably was one of his best customers. That's why Carisha made that song, Spin That Shit. Have y'all seen Red? How she doing? Red was in the chat yesterday. She probably in cycle class right now, doing retired shit. The feeling you don't get a bond on a violent, and it ain't no bond there. He ain't even been a revocation. But you want me to go pay off your fines and restitution for the misdemeanor? They won't. He just trying to get out the book. Bingo. That's exactly what I said. He trying to get out. Yeah, Bree, he said he don't want to be in jail. He gonna call me to tell me he don't want to be in jail. He took it and said, yeah, he trying to get out. But and fuck up somebody else, whoever bond him out and gonna lose whatever. Thank you. Red was active in the group chat earlier. Yeah, yeah, he better just keep that buddy so he'll have something to put on his books. Stay. Family night, he ain't got good intentions for getting out. No. Yeah, you right, Bams. That's what everybody spit that shit. I don't blame her. I love it. Take your 30 bill and all ass. Yes. Yeah, so let me it was on TMZ. So it's like, I don't blame her. Let me take your 30 million hard and spend that shit. Spend that shit. Hey, Baba, how you doing? Hold on. I hate I don't have my phone staying with me. Because my phone on the charger. So now I guess I'm going to have to get up off of here. Hold on. Hold on. I'm finna. Hopefully it'll play for y'all. Because now, like, YouTube tripping. Whatnot is an app to download on your smartphone. Dang, I wish Red was in here. I want to know if she watched that Seeking Sister Wife.
Just when you thought freak offs and Diddy were terms of the past, things we weren't going to be talking about for a while, well, freak offs are back with a vengeance because one of the guys involved in those freak offs is now suing Cassie, of all people, saying that she victimized him. So this guy's name is Edmund Laurent, and he is a male model. He says that he had sex with Cassie and with Diddy multiple times, but says that Cassie actually drugged him, and he's now suing her. He's also suing Diddy, but Cassie has responded to this and thinks that really this is nothing but a cash grab that is motivated purely by the amount of money she got in the settlement with Diddy. So it goes. So Edmund sues Cassie and Diddy, and in his lawsuit, he's saying that Cassie very much was involved in recruiting him, and that she, at their first encounter, actually offered him cocaine, ecstasy,
Hey, Jerry.
GHB, and he turned it down. He says he also turned down Diddy when he offered him alcohol. Um, Yet, he says as their encounter was going on, that Cassie and Diddy really felt like they wanted Edmund to be on their level. So Diddy insisted that he have a shot of alcohol. He has the booze, and then, as we've heard in a lot of the lawsuits against Diddy, he says he felt woozy and lightheaded, and it is his belief that the shot that Diddy gave him was actually laced with something, perhaps a rohypnol, roofie, or ketamine, and he says he was lightheaded and then he was incapacitated for the rest of that encounter. That being said, Mr. Lamont says there was a second time where he felt that he was incapacitated because they spiked something that says he shows up this time and rejected booze. They offered him alcohol. He said didn't want it, and then instead, Diddy insisted that he put a lot, a lot of baby oil on. And so he says he slathers the baby oil all over himself. And then, same thing, he ends up incapacitated. This time, he believes that the baby oil, and in the lawsuit, he says that Cassie and Diddy helped apply this baby oil, gave it to him, and he believes that they laced the baby oil with GHB, and that's how it got into his system and incapacitated him. That's his claim. Cassie says this is ridiculous. So the her response, which she just filed, we got these documents, and she filed this response to Edmund's lawsuit and said when she initially filed her lawsuit against Diddy, Edmund was all about supporting her. And in fact, remember, she files the lawsuit, um, and then it settles a day later. But for that day, we're all looking at all these details. And it was the first time we'd seen written out there all the claims, all the allegations of horrific things that Diddy did to Cassie. Well, she says she got a text message from him that said, the text message read, "Hi, hope you're okay. I'm sorry. I didn't know he was doing that to you. I will definitely be a witness for you, Edmund L." So she says that text message made it clear to her that, that Edmund was volunteering to testify. He had been there with her, had seen things that he was willing to testify in court about upon reading her lawsuit.
Okay.
Then the lawsuit settles. And sometime after it settles, we didn't know immediately when Diddy and Cassie reached the settlement how much she was getting, but it later comes out that the reported amount was about $20 million. And she believes that's when this flipped. And in her response to his lawsuit, she says it's pretty clear that Edmund is only going after her, only suing her because he knows how much money she got from Diddy, and basically he wants a cut of that. Uh,
So in the beginning, when I hear the story, right? When in the beginning, I was like, well, he probably got a case. It's legitimate. That text message she sent her fucked him up, I think. Because I feel like I've often felt that there should have been some type of accountability. Like if any of the prostitutes, right? If any of them wanted, if they felt like they was a victim, right? Because Cassie was like a willing participant and was a victim. So you got these people, the prostitutes. So I wondered, would she ever be held accountable? Would she be held liable for her role in the activities that was happening? You know what I mean? So, um, but I mean, I know she was given some kind of immunity, I guess, to be like, okay, because your man bought the deal for you. You partook in the DICK. And so now one of the DICKs is like, I'm a victim, but I feel like he a day late, dollar short. What are you doing, Edmund? What are you doing? And but that's what I think he messed himself up. But these days, I mean, it's all about lawsuits. It's all about lawsuits now. That's why everything's so expensive. Insurance so expensive because it's like lawsuits. But he done sent her a message saying, I didn't know that he was doing all of this to you. Woo, 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 woo. But now he a victim. Yeah. He, yeah, RIP with that text message that he sent. He ain't got no shame. Hey, Miss Pamela, he thought she was going to give some of that money. Not okay. Come on now. So these people drug you and you go back around the same people. Right. Jacqueline, hey, hey. So why he didn't sue when it happened? Man, we got so much interesting stuff going on in the world. Do you hear me? I remember I told y'all yesterday about Cardi B doing Essence Festival. I forgot she's headlining something else too. Y'all, I don't know what's going on. Why can't I log in? Oh, I'm not on the VPN. Oh my gosh, here we go. Oh, my phone's so hot. So bam, shit, he not suing Diddy, he's suing Cassie. Cassie got all Diddy money. And them lawyers got all Diddy money. hmm Oh wait, did my phone? Let's see what's going on here. Y'all, I'm gonna show y'all something. I'm trying to figure out how I can. Wait, hold on. I think. Hold on. For who kids? Which kids? Cassie kids? Babe, I feel sorry for 50 Cent, the Joy son. We call her Daphne, we call her Joy. But yeah, I feel bad for her son. Her son like a big kid already. And all them people had to see his mama throat banged out like that. Oh Lord. I feel bad for that baby there. You know. I don't know what's going on, why my stuff is not connecting. Oh, Chloe, I just thought about it. I saw Chloe. You still in here? I just remember you asked me this was a long time ago. Y'all know how my mind. Where is the sister wife? It's called Finding Sister Wife. Are you talking about my sister wife? Um. Oh, my VPN finally connected. Let's try this again. Um. It's on Discovery Plus or TL. You can watch some of the episodes on TLC. Yeah, TLC. TLC and Discovery Plus. Yeah, did the kids knew what was going on in their house because the two boys were able to participate. Ooh, now your sister. Y'all, it's Pride Month. Shout out to Pride Month. Y'all dropped the rainbows in the chat. Man, I don't know what made me giggle about that last night when I was like, man, it is so funny how nobody wanted to participate in celebrating Pride Month yesterday. I was like, put ones in the chat, put some rainbows in the chat. AZ, like, look, I'm support. I mean, yeah. I mean, they took all the alphabets and started using numerical signs. I mean, they got the plus. Hold on. Y'all know it don't take much for me to get emotional about something. That was so sweet. Woo. Y'all know I'm just like a bucket of water these days. Oh, hold on, y'all. This is my job. So it's not like I don't know. It just sometimes it just don't take much for me, but it was just one of these things that my coworker, like my phone went off, my Apple Cash app went off, and um, I was like, oh Lord, is Uber? It was something going on with my Uber. Kept trying to charge my Apple Cash something, and I was like, oh Lord. So when I opened it, and it was $20 in it. I had $7.40 43 cent already, and then it said 27.43. I was like, where this came from? Then I looked, and then the thing that popped up from my coworker was like prayers and hugs. And the reason why I got emotional about it is because it was just kind of sort of like one of these things. When I came down here this morning, and I didn't, because I had a pair, right? And then I was like, oh, so I had already bought like some stuff from the grocery store because remember, like last night I went out and I was gonna eat, and I was like, well, no, like I don't need to eat out and spend like I would normally spend because I don't know how long I'm gonna be gone, right? And then I don't know when I'm coming back, just anyway. And it's not about like like a broke situation. It's just that you don't know. Like you get to thinking of this morning, I got to thinking about how, like $8 here, $9 here, $20 here. Like that shit get to adding up doing that throughout the day. And I had just thought about that today. And I was like, oh, you know what? I need to go back to the grocery store because, I had bought fruit. I could buy salad from Publix, that kind of thing. And what happened was my coworker sent the $20, and it was just the simple fact that it was like it was proof that that was just one of those moments to where it was just like we do serve an on time God, right? And I'm just so appreciative, that was just appreciative of that whole thing, because it was yeah, you know. And what's funny is and then it's not like you do good stuff. You don't do good because you're expecting something from it. I'm a person that I truly feel like I genuinely have a good heart. Like I feel like I'm genuinely that person. And now, am I a little bitchy? Yeah, but I do things from the heart, and it's times like they might leave for lunch, and they know I work a lot, and she know I like unsweet tea. In certain places where she go, and she'll bring me stuff back, and I send her the money for it. This lady right here in particular, and she was like, "You didn't need to give me that," and I always tell her, I say, "No, I'm appreciative. Let me give it to you because one day I might not have it and I'm going to need you to get me something." And I tell her that because, like $1 here, $3 there, she picking me up something and I got it. I'm going to go ahead. Let me shoot her this little dollar. Let me shoot her these $3 because I already know like the little egg roll thing that she get me when she go to that restaurant because she leave out for lunch like every day. So, and it just kinda made me think that quick, it made me think about how those moments with her, and I've told her, like, "No, I got it, so Imma give it to you because it's gonna be a moment I'm gonna need you because I might not have it." Yeah. Thank you, lovey. I love ramen. I be blending in with them having Right. Yeah, girl, it don't take much. I was like just that fast, but it was just that moment I thought about those conversations that I had with her all the time. She was like, "Girl, don't send me no money." And then it was one day she had bought my lunch, and she had one of the analysts give me the food. Don't tell her. I was like, I was still gonna pay you if I didn't pay her. That kind of thing. And so it was just like, look at when you do good for people though, you know what I mean? When you're a genuine person. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I like to think that like I genuinely have a good heart. Am I bitchy? Yeah, yeah. I don't know that shit, but you love Sister Wives, yeah. So it's like seeking Sister Wives because I saw it something called Sister Wives, but this seeking Sister Wife, and this one is interesting now to where the lady, I'm on season 3. This lady divorced her husband. I'm curious to see. I'm curious to see how this one getting ready to play out. This lady divorced her husband so that their sister wife, so they can get a potential sister wife over to America to get her visa. So in order to do that, okay, in order for the sister wife, first of all, the lady don't speak English and they don't speak Spanish. So they constantly walking around with this little translator thing trying to talk to this lady. I'm like, that shit will annoy me. Why won't y'all spend some money and get what's it called? Rosetta Stone. Ain't that what that is? That'll teach you how to speak another language. Do that too. Do that. But y'all done went to court, got a divorce. I think they've been married like 12, 13 years. So they get a divorce so that then they can get an engagement pass or something. And oh, so crazy. And then he's going to marry her so she can get her visa to be in the United States. Yeah, so the wife divorced her husband. So I'm ready to see how this gonna play out because I'm gonna tell you probably about maybe day 2 or 3 after her being in the house with me, I'll be done left that phone and forgot the little translator thing, and I'll be like, hold on, what? And then this was pre-chat GPT, so DG, what up though? Yeah, that was real sweet. Not blending in for the drinks, right? That was sweet. Sister was a crazy show. Dance and catch your bees. They be laying around waiting their turn. It's crazy. Girl, you funny. That is not how it works. And baby, when I tell you, lovey, girl, you are hilarious. Babe, because if it come up, it's coming out. You don't be playing. And I'm trying to figure out why I can't log into this shared drive, honey. I'm logged in with my VPN and all. Let me go to incognito screen and see what's going on. No, because if I go to incognito, I'm gonna have to let me log out. No, don't close out of that. Go back in. Baby, not brother husbands, honey. I couldn't handle that. Now I couldn't handle 2 men. I couldn't handle multiple men, honey. I'm gonna tell y'all, I need y'all to watch This Is Polly. That's what I need y'all to watch. That's new, okay? That's a new series. And I watched the one episode. It's just because the I don't even want to call the man Yahweh, but the black guy. And they got like 1,000 children and somebody pregnant and they trying to find another wife. I don't know why. So for some reason, I don't know why I can't. I'm on the incognito screen and everything, yo. I don't know what's going on. Hold on, y'all. Hold on real quick. I don't know. Have y'all seen this guy called Breakfast Boss? Okay, now the Utah people, that man, his voice be working my nerve. Yeah, I wouldn't mind being a sister wife. It's so much easier. No, it ain't. I seen the show close. This lady had 3 husbands. That dang on close said brother husbands. I cannot. But that dang on love it talking about they be living about. That sound like something my mama would say. That sound like something my mama would say. He be the one man and 50 sister wives and the children. No, I haven't seen Breakfast Boss though. Man, let me see if I can log into the bank this way. I'm gonna try it one more time. I know, love it. I mean, and it's funny because, like, if you think of it, like, you ain't wrong. Like, if you think about, but it's more than sex though. But now those people do. Now there are some of them that feel like it gets them. It's gonna get them closer. Like it's like a ticket to heaven. For the life of me, y'all, I don't know what's going on with my laptop. Something in the middle. Something is just not right because it's not letting me log into anything. When I got enough juice, hold on my little jetpack. It's showing a strong Wi-Fi. Somebody help me here. It's showing a strong Wi-Fi signal. I'm on. I'm on my VPN. I don't know what's going on. I couldn't. I don't even like dudes that much to be with too. They be sitting in their room meanwhile the husband is in the next room busting down your sister. Like that one lady, she said, I have a confession to make. Ashley, this what she told her sister wife. So she said, I have a confession. And they was like, what? She said, I heard y'all last night. She said, y'all didn't waste no time. Baby, I hollered. She said, I got up to get some water. I couldn't sleep. I heard y'all last night. Crazy. What I thought was interesting though, I did not know and it makes a lot of sense because I do know, like I mean, I've heard this like with men, like you can kind of like with their diet, semen is different. And so because her and her husband, so Ashley and Dimitri, they on so on episode of season two, they before their sister wife would have sex with them, they had her on an alkaline diet to for her for her pH because they eat a certain type of diet. So she was like, I didn't want us to be passing the yeast infection around because like they don't eat meat, they eat like pretty much just all plant based. So she was like, and because Vanessa ate certain types of food, she was like, no, you're gonna have to eat like this for 21 days. And Vanessa did that shit too. Oh, not the same house. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, these be in the same house. Y'all are hilarious. I don't know why my computer doing what's doing, but oh well. They just looked at each other and laughed. When you said how did she respond when she found out they were heard? Damn, I think my laptop just died. Oh, hold on. Let me see something, y'all. Hold on. So I'm trying to figure out why I'm having technical difficulties. So I'm trying to try something else with my laptop. Maybe I just need to leave it alone for right now. Yes, Brit. Vanessa left him. Mm-hmm. Yes, girl. You know, I went and Google. I went and Google. Although this is old, I'm just not watching it, but because I had seen it when it first came out, right? That was the first season, and I never watched it anymore. And y'all, I had my computer plugged up the wrong way. No, but now my monitor ain't coming on. Y'all hear my laptop? I'm look. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Let me let my job know that this is crazy. Hold on, y'all. Let me let them know that Love you will win your auction. That's all. Let me plug this up. It's plugged up. No, no, my bad. Vanessa left him. But baby Vanessa married and everything. Back in there, come I said, hold on. Being in love with two men in retrospect, I was a bit of a. I don't even like to say it's a Heau. I wouldn't even call it that. I've been there, done that too. And you had options. Now you just out here throwing it just cause. But I mean, you had two of them. It was just two of them. It's what what's that song? One to get the do one to do. What's that man? That song, y'all. One woman just to lift me up. One woman just to hold me down. One woman. Dun, 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 dun. Uh-huh. Go ahead and leave. One thing, one monkey don't stop no show. Right, that's all it is. That's all it is. Oh, y'all, I'm getting ready to get up off of here. I don't know. I was having some technical difficulties this morning, but I do have my files. I saved my files. This one thing that I do a lot of times when I have to, when I'm traveling, when I'm not in the office, I'm working on site. I will work online. So what I do is I can get my files out the shared drive, put them to my desktop, and I can still work. Right. But I won't be signed logged in. I won't be working on the shared drive, but I can still work on my files. But then I got to put the file back on the shared drive. Y'all following me? So that's what happened right there. Yeah. I called them both babes, so it's to not get good. That is hilarious. That is hilarious. It was this dude I was talking to not too long ago. Well, I say not too long ago, but it was in 2026. He called me by somebody else's name, and I never called him out about it. I wanted to. Yeah, he called me Tina. Trina, I mean. I was like, who the fuck is Trina? My name ain't nowhere near no damn Trina. And it's hard to find all qualities in one, so you have a couple. I used to be like that. Now they just headaches and problems. Just not all of them. People just be lying so damn much. Oh, Love it. I can't even believe you were fast though. I cannot believe you was fast, honey. I can't. I'm not believing it. Britt, the thing about it though, you so young, boo boo. I don't want you to get too comfortable. Cause baby, that's where I'm at. No, I like what I got going on and I'm good. It ain't. Mm-mm. I stay so busy. I think that's a big part of it too. That was your idea of love. That was your idea of love, baby. We just had another cutie come out. Oh my goodness. Y'all, I had a package delivered yesterday and I am so ready. I am so ready to unbox. I'm so excited to show y'all because I've been waiting on it for a while and I wasn't even home. Y'all know what? I just thought about. If I got bills, I need to pay. Let me pay these bills. Hold on. I see I'm so thrown off. So much stuff. What insurance company, like car insurance? What car insurance company do y'all think is the most reasonably priced? I think I got to change all my insurance. Yeah, I messaged my son-in-law. This what I said. I sent Don P a text message yesterday. I said, "Hey, my favorite son-in-law," and I said, "Hey, my favorite son-in-law. Will you please do me a big favor and go to my house and put my package in the house, please?" And he replied like, "LOL, yeah, I got you," because that's my only son-in-law. He said, "I got you." And then the thing about it is, okay, he it rained. It rained on my package though before he got there. And I hate that. I think it should be good though. But see, I don't understand. Like, why my stuff be going up there? There's one time it came to my door in the middle of the night. Hey, Red, girl, what was I looking for Red for yesterday earlier, y'all? Not yesterday, earlier. Oh, did you watch Seeking Sister Wife yet? Red. She doing a little bit better. We getting ready to go up there. We gonna go see her. We finna go up there and see her, see what she doing. Melissa be paying some bills right now. Oh, okay. So no, not yet. Yeah, he my only one. Oh no, anniversary tomorrow. So I just said, fuck it. You know what? I don't even. It don't even be the dinner dates I want. You know what I want? I be want somebody. I need somebody to spoon me, but I need. I don't want But I don't want you to try to hunch me though. You know what I mean? Like, just come lay with me. Come lay with me. Like, let's boo up. But I don't want you to. Yeah, like, don't try to hunch me though, because then I'm gonna get mad. Right, Britt. I got some of my tea. I got the bag, y'all. Let's say I have totally overshare. You be over here. I don't need no body pillow, baby. I got like 20 pillows on my bed. I'll be holding on. That pillow can't like, I can't throw that leg over that pillow like I want. But that's why I don't, cause good, they all this juiciness, you know. Y'all, I've been on here 2 hours. Let me get up off here. Y'all have a great day. Be great in it. I said we was finna check on the money though, didn't I? I don't think I got that much juice left. Yeah, my phone about to die. All right, y'all. I'm getting ready to get up off here. Y'all have a great day. Be great in it. And until next time.